Say hi. Get closer to the front too.
gathered with you today, David and Angel, to celebrate a beginning. You start before God and before all the people, the celebration of your life together now as husband and wife. Today, you declare your love for each other before God and before all these people. Today, you commit all of yourselves to each other for all time. It is a good beginning. It is a good start to your day before God and worship, asking God's blessing on your life together and praising God for all the goodness He has given to you and to each of us. To make this declaration of your love today is to recognize that this is a very serious declaration. As it says in Genesis 2:24, therefore a man leaves his father and mother and clings to his wife, and they become one flesh. Today, we begin a union made by God with promises made before God. 1 Corinthians is a good text for us to set ourselves for this beginning. I'd like to read a little bit out of 1 Corinthians 13 about the passage of love. The Apostle Paul says this, if I speak with the tongues of men and angels, but do not have love, I become a noisy, clinging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and know all the mysteries of all knowledge, and I have all faith, so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. And if I give all my possessions to feed the poor, and if I surrender my body to be burned, but do not have love, it profits me nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not jealous. Love does not brag. It is not arrogant. Does not act unbecomingly. It does not seek its own. It is not provoked. Does not take into account a wrongful suffering. Does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices in truth. Bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. And then it also says this, but now faith, hope, love abide. All these three, but the greatest of these is love. So as we look at this passage, it clearly sets out what love is and what it's not. And it's important for us to have this clear definition as you start this union together. This blueprint can guide you guys for the days down the road when you feel anything but love. This is a love that goes at life with a passionate love that God made. This love that willingly pursues us, not willing to give us up no matter how much we try to run away. My challenge to you guys is to have that same love that God has shown us. Such a love requires work. It said in the passage in Genesis chapter 2 and verse 24, a man must leave his mother and father and be joined to his wife. This is hard work. It's hard work for a groom and a bride to break old ties and establish new ones. Priorities and commitments that we used to have for ourselves, they now change. It becomes our spouse's needs before our own. Such love requires work, especially in those times when you don't love each other very much. There's going to be times when you find globs of hair in a sink. There's going to be times, Angel, when you see his toothpaste all over the place, and his toothbrush not in the right place. But my challenge to you guys is just smile, because God has brought this lovely union together of two wonderful and lovely people. And such love comes from God. This love is deep, it's lasting, one of trust and commitment. It is love that requires us to be open and vulnerable to our partners, ready to walk into unfamiliar territory with one another. It is a love of confession and forgiveness, one willing to admit when you are wrong and accept the admonition of the other with grace. It is love that might require you to bite your tongue once in a while, to consider words and actions first. It is a love of trust and loyalty. So, what is this love we set before us today? I'd like to remind you again what it says. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist in its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in truth. It bears all things, endures all things, hopes all things. In love, as it said in that passage. Now, this sounds tough. Sometimes we can even think that this is impossible. But it's only impossible if we try to do it on our own. This love that you set before yourselves today is your ideal love, can be achieved as a gift from God. is a passionate love. Passion for each other, passion for life, and most importantly, a passion for God. And so, David and Angel, I'd like to challenge you with what the Word of God is saying today, and I invite you to allow the love of God to create in your marriage this type of passion. A passion that gives you courage to create a beautiful, God-filled marriage. A passion that allows you to bring the best of yourselves to this marriage, creating a marriage, giving life to you and to those all around you, those whose lives you may touch. Angel, the Word of God challenges you to be that submissive wife, not bowing to every thought or every decision David will make, but to be right by his side, lovingly supporting him and caring for him as he fulfills his duty to be the head of the household. David, the Word of God challenges you to be that sacrificial husband, one who must die daily to self, putting the needs of Angel first, which is what Christ did for his church. May your marriage also, within it, have a passion for God, the one who gives the ability to love, to work, and to help us to work at that love. My challenge to you guys this morning, or this afternoon, is to stay close to God, because God is the source of this power of love. You begin well today, but may you continue in your marriage with the words of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, even before you, love never fails. May God bless you in your beginnings today. May God bless your lives together, giving you the passion and courage to continue what you have so well begun today. And now I'd like to ask you, David, what object do you guys bring to vow this promise one to another before God? So, Angel, I'm going to ask you first. Go ahead and take David's left hand. Go ahead and just put it right on you. There you go. Angel, to vow these vows, please repeat it after me. I, Angel, take you, David, to be my husband. All that I am, I give to you. All that I have, I share with you. Whatever the future holds, I will love you and stand by you as long as we both shall live. This is my solemn vow. David, go ahead and take her. David, go ahead and repeat after me. I, David, take you, Angel, to be my wife. All that I am, I give to you. All that I have, I share with you. Whatever the future holds, I will love you and stand by you as long as we both shall live. This is my solemn vow. David, I ask you to stand. Well then, David and Angel, by the power invested in me before these witnesses today and before God, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. It is my great pleasure to announce to you Mr. and Mrs. David Combs.
sorry if I was in your guys' way at all.
Okay.